Well, hello everybody and welcome back to City Skylines and welcome back to Coffee Bay. And as you can see, we've actually broke our very first, well, achievement I suppose. We've now reached Little Hamlet, and as you can see as I scroll on here, you've got Little Hamlet and then Worthy Villages at 950, Tiny Town, Boom Town, Busy Town, Big Town, Small City, Big City, Grand City, Capital City, Colossal City, Metropolis and the Megalopolis, which is as far as you can go. And as you can see, they all unlock stuff. So we're all the way back down to the basic, which is Little Hamlet. What this gives us is the ability to adjust our taxes and have loans, which we don't really worry about, but I'll cover what you can set your taxes to. We now have garbage collection, healthcare and education. Now these three services are now available. Your citizens will be expecting all three of these to be available. And it shows you've got a landfill site, elementary school, medical clinic, recycling centre, community school, plastic surgery centre, large elementary school, community school, medical clinic, elementary school. We've got the Ride River Cat Ploppable and the CHS or City Health Services ambulance, which is what we shall be hopefully looking forward to doing. So, as I said straight away, because we've got that, we've got a little bit of demand but nothing major. Pause the game, Coffee Bay, and we need to install some of these. So the first thing we'll do, we'll go for our healthcare, and as you can see, we'll use this one. No pollution, no noise pollution, and it holds 15 patients. Designed to hold a large amount of ambulances, a small amount of patients to allow it to work in the game, which is fine. So we're going to go here and we're going to put our first little ambulance station. Try and get it somewhere central. Put that do on there because you want it to come in, and yeah, we can do that. So there we go. So we now, and as you see, everybody is really chuffed about that because we now have the ability to get fixed if we're ill. We'll look at our schools. We'll get ourselves a nice sort of elementary school, and you want to put this. There isn't really much of an area effect. You have to just keep an eye on it. So what we'll do is we're going to squeeze. It'll fit there, destroy that house. No, if we turn it that way, it won't. So there you go. Everybody's going to be happy about that because we've got some education in. And then the very last thing we've got to do, which is the most annoying thing, which is the rubbish. I don't like using landfills, even though they have a huge capacity. I prefer to use recycling centres because although they don't produce as much as that, they don't need emptying, whereas this will. When it fills up, it needs emptying. And they also generate a small amount of electricity and a little bit of goods. So what we're going to do is put you there, put two, put just two for the moment. If you click on here, you can't change the vehicles. But if you click on here, you should be told, there you go, and there are different vehicles. We've got a fly ambulance car, and then what we've got here is CHS, which is what we're going to be using. And we'll have this use the crafter ambulance, and that's what will come out. So if you wanted to change things, you can. And if you click on here, there's no students, etc. And when we can get round to starting using mods, etc., we'll be able to sort of decorate it up a little bit, put a fence around it, make it look a little bit nicer. So we now have our, it also looks really nice, emergency ambulance, do not block. I actually like that, lovely little asset. Just add something different. So if we press play, I very much doubt he shouldn't be parking right outside an ambulance bay, but there you go, I'm sure we will. We probably won't need an ambulance coming out just yet. So we've got our nice little ambulance services, we've got our education, some more education. This will slowly but steadily build up the people. Here come all the garbage trucks, which you can't change, but they're green and they'll go off and do their thing. Because if you zoom in, you'll see that the dustbins are actually out, and that means they're waiting for the rubbish collection. You know, I played this game for over 3,000 hours, and it wasn't just recently I noticed the fact that the bins come out when they need to be collected, which eventually there should be a rubbish truck coming. It's got to come a long way, but it will get there, and that rubbish will be collected, which will be absolutely awesome. So we've got all that. So here we go. We've got a slight demand for commercial coming up. I'm going to keep that. Keep that as historic, and that. Here comes the rubbish trucks. They should turn here. These traffic lights could do with being turned off. Don't really see the need of them just yet. But as you can see, if you can see where are the bins. Wait, it's got to go somewhere where there's bins. Oh, here's some bins if it comes down here. Which of course it doesn't, it goes over here somewhere. There, see the bin disappear. Haha! I know it sounds silly, but I don't really realise that they actually did that, so that's pretty cool. So we now got our rubbish and garbage collection, a little bit of commercial, a little bit of residential building up. So you know we've got plenty of loads of recycling we could get sorted out. How's the coal plant doing? It's got 15 weeks worth of coal stored. Has that got any bigger or smaller? No, not really. Is that tree supposed to be there? Probably not. Can I see that tree? Yeah, let's get rid of the tree. It doesn't look right in the middle of something. It's because I've left shift prop anarchy on. So there we go. So that's all looking good. I might as well turn this on now. Or not. It's still not operating, probably because it's not needed, but it's there ready to go. So we've got everything looking nice. I'm really liking this little city. It's turning out quite nicely. Yeah. Yeah, yes, indeedy. Bookstore, what else we got here? Coin laundry, where you wash your money, I guess. Joking. Another one, put next to each other, two different styles. Is that a hotel? It is. I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep that as well. Just because it looks nice, and why not? And that also. We'll make that historic as well. There we go. So you can see everything's building up quite nicely. I think we could do with perhaps looking at building up some more residential. There's one of the new vehicles in the pack you got, which is the ordinary white van man. This industry area is running quite nicely. Liking it. Right then, so let's look at expanding out a bit further. We could come down here for a change, so let's go on the roads. Let's go our 4-lane road. Let's bring that 4-lane road down to here. Just for now, I'm going to actually take it to there and over there, and you should get a nice little level crossing. Which eventually, when it gets busier, obviously that may become a problem. You may have to go over or under, or drop the track over or under. The whole principal idea is just to run this one all the way down, keep going. Oh, there's a train coming, so the barriers should have come down. There they go. Look. Lovely animation. Train goes past, stop, barriers come up. There we go. It's a brilliant little animation. You can't fault it. You really can't fault it. Can this might be a bit more difficult because it's not going to like going over it. So what we'll do here is we'll start preempting this. This is going to have to go over, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's going to have to go over. So we go up and we press page up. Just one because I've got it set on the steepest. 2. Okay, to there. That's actually quite steep. Page down 1. Go across there. Got that. Shouldn't. Might be not high enough. So let's delete that. Let's do it again. Right, here we go. 1, 2. That should go over there nicely. It's a bit high, but we can adjust it later. Well, let's go into a big bridge. Actually, that could do with going there and then because we're getting up onto a hill, aren't we? Oh, yeah. So let's curve that. Curve that right. No. Idiot. Curve your road. Go from there, across there, and curve that. Can't go there. It puts that like that for some reason. So what I want to do is I want to go from here, I want to curve it and come down, and then curve it like that and go down again. So it actually goes off down there alongside the railway track, which we can perhaps upgrade. Can't upgrade this. Should have thought that before putting it down. So let's just delete, and then we'll go on that side. Slight curve. There you go, put it on the wrong side. There. Right, so we delete that again. While I'm waiting for it to build up a bit, that's the only reason I'm over here. Curve it so it's right there, nice, and then that will actually carry on down that railway track. I'll actually just get the old just finagle it a little bit because I want it to just be there but not be there, if that makes any sense. This needs to be moved out a bit because it's a bit, we can move that a bit. We'll have to drop that one down a bit just to smooth the road out a bit. Drop that one down. Just get that nicely level. Really tool, but we'll get the when we can get the network tool to work. Right, this is obviously way too high, so go shift. I'm going to select that, and then we'll bring it down, not up, it needs to go up, and what I want to do is go all the way down so it's almost on top of those wires. There we go. We'll get that one and we'll drop it down itself a little bit better. There we go. It goes up there, we'll change that, so we'll just get this and we'll bring it down. We'll level it off because it doesn't need to be that high. As I said, when I get my network multi-tool back, I'll be able to adjust this better, although to be fair, you can do it by dead eye almost. There we go. I could do it coming down a little bit. We've got some nice demand now, so there we go. That looks absolutely horrendous. There is absolutely no need for that kind of bend. And without doing anything, we've hit Worthy Village, which is awesome. Which is up the next one. We now unlock a new square. We've got districts, policies. I'll cover all them specialisations. Now have to have fire, police, and we got unique buildings. We can have industry specialisation in forestry and specialised self-sufficient buildings, which is what I'll be changing because they're really nice buildings. And then we got some of those with actually power usage. And now we have police stations, firehouses, high capacity elementary school, fire safety centre, police security centre, police department. And of course, because they're there, they're going to need them. And then unique buildings, we've unlocked the winter market because we've also unlocked the Panda Sanctuary, the Temple Complex, the Pearl Oriental Tower, the cinema, the City Hall. Oh no, we haven't done that. Well, it says we have. The department store. So we've unlocked quite a few buildings. So come off that. That's handy. The train goes underneath there. As I said, when I get my network, I've got to sort that out because that's not the best. So we come back over here now, and we now have demand for industry, commercial, and residential. So industry is easy and commercial because I'm going to put some commercial just there, and then the rest of the industry can go fill that hole up there quite nicely. So that'll give me those buildings. Residential means I'm not going to have to come off and do something. Do I carry on down here? Well, why the hell not? Let's just take that all the way to the edge. There we go. Don't know why he's not very happy. Or perhaps because he's not on the end anymore. Any case. And then what I'm going to come off is I'm going to have this one, which is the wide sidewalks. It's a bit more wide, room, but it also stops parking. But I'm also going to try and sneak this up as close to the back of this area as possible. It should be there. They're not going to be happy because their back gardens are now onto a road. It doesn't matter. And then we'll take this one. This one's going to have problems because it's going to go outside the city limits. So we'll put that there, and then we'll take it down and add it into there. And then we'll come out and we'll do the usual. And I've only got it set on one side. Something else I've got to remember to do. So there, come across one to there. You come out of there. No, over one. Always advanced planning, leaving room for my footpaths. And that can go down the middle. Stop. There, so that we've got that nice little area there for more residential. But what we're going to do is we're going to use the district tool. Let's pause this, and we're going to paint our normal district thing. So we'll go call all this residential one area. So we'll go all the way across here. In fact, on this side of the road, I'm going to take it already planning all the way up there. It'll stop at the edge of the thing, all the way across. And this will become one district. Go down to the small one. If you go down to the small one, it will snap to the road, right click, drag it across the road, and that will take the zoning neatly off this road here, which gives us a lovely, neat zone. So we've now zoned it. So now if you click on it, you can change its name, which you might do. As you can see, there are now styles. European suburbia, these are packs, Africa, miniature, shopping malls. That's one way you can do it. Or you can go into districts and you can go into residential specialisation and you can select self-sufficient, click on it, boom, and you get your little self-sufficient icon there. That will now change all the housing to self-sufficient, which do look good, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. We press play, the houses will begin to change, and then all the ones that I am about to add in will automatically become self-sufficient housing. Let's get all that up there, all that down, no, to there, so that gives you that, and then we'll just have our normal commercial, a bit there, and a bit there, just to tuck in the corners. And we press play, and some of these houses may immediately start to disappear. As you can see, they're disappearing because they're going to rebuild into self-sufficient housing. And the reason I picked self-sufficient housing here is they are pretty nice buildings. So we'll get a population drop now because people are losing their houses. But as you can see, when they come in, this will probably be the best place to show you. So you've got the old houses, and then you get these really nice looking self-sufficient houses. There you go. They just look really nice. Make a nice little district just out here, out in the sticks. So all these older buildings will now begin to be replaced with self-sufficient buildings. They're particularly their high-rises are pretty awesome. But it will change this whole area, so we get a bit of a dip. You're going to moan about water, of course they are, because they're outside the water line at the moment. Keep an eye, we're okay for water supply, and we are okay for sewage. Take that in there, just take that to there. Oh, there's a gap. There's always a gap. So they've got water now. So everything's stuck. You can see like, oh, what the hell's happened? Everything's gone wrong. So let's speed it back up so we can sort of build it back in. This is annoying because they're not supposed to park there, which is the problem because I haven't unlocked any other roads. Now the other thing I did unlock, which we're going to have to put in as these slowly rebuild, is we're going to have to put in a fire department, which is very important. So the firehouse can go over here in the new area. I'm going to put it on, if I can, change it so what are you doing? We'll only go there. Okay, so we've got the firehouse there, so now everybody's happy, and then you'll see that everybody goes blue. Now this, as you can see, there's a green area. They won't reach over here, so this is going to need its own little fire station, which is always wise to have, and we're going to put that right here in the corner. So see how the colours of the buildings are changing? That shows the level of fire cover that they've got. We've got to moan that there's a problem with lack of policing, and we're going to sort that out by putting a police station, and we're going to put the police station here as my dog goes mad as the postman has just been, which I think is hilarious. They're already out, so let's drop it down, pause that, come out of that scene. So now you've got your police station, and again you can change your cars, which we're going to do because we're going to use the city one, and we're going to let them have Ford Focuses. There we go. So they'll zip around in Ford Focuses. Fire departments haven't got anything more important than the ones that come with it, so we'll just keep the standard fire truck on this one, and we'll come over here to the other fire station, and we'll put in we'll have the large fire trucks come out of this one. We now have a large elementary school. As you can see, we've got eligible 62, capacity 300. We're okay, kind of. You know what, I might get a community school and just put that there just to give some extra education, because that's always good. We'll have a look at our, so now I've got the new building, at our unlocked things. So we've got City Hall, we've got the cinema, we've got department store. We haven't unlocked any of those yet. And level 1 we've got the parks, and the Beaten Bird Haven I'm actually going to put in somewhere. Now as you'll see, there's a red area which is the noise pollution, but you'll see the big green circle. Now this big green circle is its area of influence, so wherever you put it, if it's in the green, it's going to do a good thing. It really is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get it to go as much over the residential area. Put that down. That will make everybody really happy. Why not? So it'll come out of the unique building, and then what you've got here now is you've got your little bird observation and beekeeping, and this will attract citizens and tourists, and it also really does make people very, very happy. These, as I told you, these buildings look stunning and awesome. That's what I did it. So that's somewhere for people to go now, like a park when you haven't got parks. What else have we got? We've got the Visitors Arch, that's not much fun, and that's, well, no. We've got a Winter Park, we've got the big Hypermarket, which again, very noisy. See, that red area is going to be in too much. I'll tell you what, let's put the Hypermarket right here, which will be interesting. So we've now got a Hypermarket here for people to go shopping. So let's press play. As you can see, the population's now recovering because we're getting there. And I'll build it. Look at that. They look so much better. So nice. Nice little area. Community school there now. And now people have actually got the Hypermarket that, yes, I forgot about that. It's probably going to need both water and power. So let's get our water in, which is not a problem. So we'll just run it right down here. I'll sort that out. Power, maybe an issue. Just a little bit. I haven't unlocked that cover parking, so I'm going to just sneakily put some solar parking in next to the shopping centre, which isn't a bad thing. There you go, because it gives it some more parking. It's a shame it's only one way, you can't turn around, but there you go. Is that enough power to keep it going on its own? It may be, yep. Look, the sign's revolving around so everybody's happy. And there's a little extra parking for people when they come to visit, which can solar powered. They can charge up their vehicles. We'll sort that out. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So therefore, we've done quite a bit on this one. We now have a lot bigger residential area. We now have fire and ambulance and police and medical centres are residential areas building up. We've got a little place for people to go and visit, and we've got way out here off in the distance, we've got our hypermarket that allows people to go shopping, which gives them something to do. Has anyone been there yet? No, not yet. An expansive retail. Oh look, there's a little train. Awesome. Right then, so there you go. So that's part 2 done. We've actually gone up 2 levels. Let's pause it so we don't go up anymore. We've gone up 2 levels. As I said, if you click on the world map, you can zoom out. Now I can buy any one of these squares. I haven't decided which one yet. I may go this way so I can get that line to come down there. Pretty awesome. But we're not going to do it just yet, because we've got plenty to do in the room that we've got right now. So Strawberry Park has been built. Said we've got everything done, everything's looking good, and with that I'm going to bring this one to a close. I hope you enjoyed it, because if you do, please feel free to hit the like and share. If you didn't enjoy it, thanks for staying with me for as long as you did. If you feel the need to downvote it, just downvote it. If you want to watch some more videos like this or any other ones that I do on my channel, then please feel free to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to ding that bell to say you'll accept all notifications and everything will be good. And with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and can I wish you all a wonderful day.